Okay, there's another thing there, but we can get more blue goo. Okay, that doesn't help. We need white goo on the ceiling, and then blue goo on the floor. So then we have to bounce twice to get to the exit. Where was that yellow light? It was up here. Ah, interesting. I don't really have too much to say about the puzzle design here. Well, I can't really think of much to say. It's an interesting twist here though, like you get up here and you assume that you've solved the puzzle, or at least you've solved that part. But when you get to here, then you realize you have to do a bit more. I don't think that's too important though. Maybe it is? Alright, I think we've got it this time. And, oh wow. I'm surprised it doesn't funnel you in here, because they do talk about how in a lot of these speed parts, like it will funnel you in a little bit. Maybe I'm just being too sloppy. But you know, like with the portals, they will do it so that... Oh great, what am I supposed to do here? They'll do it so that the game actually helps you place the portals in the right place. What am I doing here? Okay, don't fall down. How is... wait a minute. Oh, okay, okay. Where's Waldo? Where's the white paint? I don't know. There's a little bit of white paint in the ceiling behind the grill. Couldn't see that? I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that sort of game design, but nevertheless, here we are. And we need to get all this white paint there. Oh wait, that's not helpful. Well, I can't put it anywhere else. Oh, maybe it is helpful. Nope, no it's not helpful. Oh wait, there we go. Or not. Or there. Oh, there we go. So... wow, that white paint is spraying everywhere, isn't it? Look at that. Managing to get it all over the place. And even up there. I just... okay. Let's see. What's up here? We want to get up there, don't we? Yes, we do. Can we put the paint up there? Yeah, I guess that's what I'm doing now. So what if I put a portal there and then come out here? Caution, watch your step. Am I supposed to get stuck here, or am I... which way is... oh, that way's up, okay. This way up. Thanks. Thanks, Valve. That way up. Okay, so I can actually walk up this, I see. And that was the way down, and there's a railing here, just so you don't fall off. So, again, a slightly unconventional puzzle design, and a bit of Where's Waldo style puzzling, although there's not too much of it in the game so far, so maybe a little bit is acceptable. You know, I'm not gonna get too angry about that. But maybe it also is an indication of the fact that we are heading towards something different. Because the last time we got puzzles that were unconventional. Wow, almost fell off. The last time we got that was just before we got a plot twist with GLaDOS and us quote unquote defeating GLaDOS. Okay, so we got tubes, we got all sorts of gels flowing upwards, and I'm guessing we're at... Are we at a pump station? I don't know. Let's just walk around a bit to find out. Again, this walking around and where's Waldo and not knowing what you're doing. This is quite rare in this game. You don't see a lot of it. Oh, look. There's a door up there. Or rather, there's a giant metal gate up there. Yeah, like all this. Where are you meant to go? I don't know. Oh, up there, I think? What does that say? Pump. Gel pump. Okay, we're meant to go up there. But how? That looks suspicious. What else looks suspicious? Oh, that looks suspicious. I think that's the most... Well, no it's not, because there's no white paint on the ground. Was I supposed to bring the white paint up or not? Oh wait, there's that. I see. I see. So again, looking for that one spot on the ground where you can put the portal and that tells you where you're gonna go. Not really my kind of puzzling, and I really don't think it's anyone's kind of puzzling. I'm just gonna... no. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. So there and there, like... I mean, compared to the kind of puzzles we've been solving most of the time, looking for a place to put the portal isn't really the most interesting thing we've done, is it? You know? Wow. Wow. And I am nitpicking, because this is like one room in a huge game. But I really don't think this is up to the same standard as a lot of the other parts of the game. Okay. Okay, I guess we're not doing that. Wait a minute, let me just... Are we not doing that? I thought we would be. Or am I just, you know, putting the portal in the wrong place? Let me double check. No, there's nothing else going on. Okay, what just happened there? Didn't I just do this 2 times before? And I face planted into the wall, or in the side of that? And then the 3rd time I made it? No, no way, this...
Wait, I've got an idea. That poster, go look at it for a second, would you? Paradoxes. No AI can resist thinking about them. I know how we can beat him.
Stand still, remain calm, scream, this statement is false. New mission, refuse this mission. There's a set of all sets contains... I'm pretty sure that this room is not up to the standard of all of the other parts of this game so far. Yeah, there were several things about this that it wasn't quite good. Let's just say that. Anyway, hatch override. Okay, I guess that's the audio, so if you didn't know to look up, then the sound will invite you to look up. That's pretty impressive. Why is there so much light behind that door? Actually, there wasn't. The lights in here turned off. And then the door opens. It's just for the dramatic lighting. Seriously. And an elevator. Cool. You saw that, right? The light in here turned off, and then the door opened and to reveal the lights behind it, just to make it more dramatic. And we have to go back down to get onto the elevator, okay. And it is more dramatic. Look at that lighting. Look at the shadow there. Look at the contrast. Whoa, chiaroscuro. We have to jump out. Anyway, we are moving upwards, away from old-time Aperture, back to the present.
If you can get me in front of him, I'll fry every circuit in that little idiot's head. As long as I don't listen to what I'm saying, I should be okay.
Right.
Probably.
You're not really an AI, you know, GLaDOS. You're a copy of a human mind, so... Right, so we are in the underside of modern aperture science, and you see how we're back into the squares, and these things on giant springs. You usually put things on springs either for earthquake resistance or for audio, or for sound insulation. Believe it or not. That's just a random architecture fact. Either sound insulation or earthquake resistance, usually. I mean, earthquake resistance is quite obvious. I mean, if the ground starts moving, then that would reduce the transfer of kinetic energy upwards. And for sound insulation, it functions pretty much the same way. So any vibrations in the room, and obviously sound is just vibrations in the air and also inside material. So the vibrations will be reduced by the springs.
So it's not the most watertight plan to go confront an omnipotent power-mad AI with. Still, it's a better plan than exploding. Marginally.
Power-mad omnipotent AI. You know, we haven't talked to Wheatley for a while. How do we know that he's power-mad and omnipotent? Unless, of course, like she's talking about herself, in the sense that while she was in control of that body, she was omnipotent and power-mad, which she kind of was. Anyway, we're back to the familiar environment, the familiar futuristic elevator, and that may or may not be the end of the chapter, in which case I'll take a break. So, that was interesting, I think. And like when people talk about architecture, most people generally would just think about how things look. Chapter 8, The Itch. Alright, I'm gonna save the game here and take a break. But you know, architecture goes a lot deeper than that. Aside from just the style and the color. And so, you know, in the 50s there was the stone and the marble, and then in the 70s there was the plastic and the linoleum, and then in the 80s, was it 80s? Yeah, 80s it was just grey and depressing, and then now it's all futuristic. So there's that, but that's just the most visible aspects, right? I've also been talking a lot about puzzle design, the arrangement of spaces, movement through those spaces, what you see and what you learn, or rather what the game designers are conveying to you by putting your path in a certain place, so that as you walk along the path you'll see certain things, and by doing so you learn about the environment in the way that the game designers want you to. It's a subtle thing, and it's a often complicated thing. The arrangement of spaces, the conscious arrangement of spaces, to allow the, in this case it's a game, so it's a player, but even in the real world, in real architecture, to allow people who are in the building to see certain things. It's yeah, it's pretty advanced stuff. Anyway, let's leave it at that, and when we come back, the next chapter is The Itch. I don't know why it's called the... Oh, I do know why it's called The Itch. It's kind of funny, actually. But we'll get to that in a bit.